Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Insomnia, the Ark. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today. Thank you very much. I'm dying. I'm taking damage. I'm killing these things as well. And the reason why I'm killing these things is for science. Absolutely. And the reason why I'm dying, you might ask, is actually not immediate to me. But it's these sounds that set me... Ah, that's a shame. Whoa, I did the best of dances just then. So these sounds, I think we have poison in here, which actually is not too bad. Why did I... It might not be poison, that's the thing. It might be something else. This stuff protects against... Don't give me like multiple... Please don't give me like multiple resistances. What? Okay. Yeah, it does, but that's not what I mean. Poison. So it's not like a biological agent. So yeah, you hear that? That's... I'm not sure what that is. Oh, there's a skeleton over here. It's a good thing I died. I'm not sure what that is, but I do know that bad things happen if we just stay here. And also the things that attack us. They're pretty nasty. There's a generator. Oh, this is actually great that I got this mask that I have right now. Last episode. And whatever that sound is, it's a sound. I guess we can all agree on that. That it is a sound. Yeah, I got this. I got this for sure. Okay. Good. Ow, ow. I mean, I think. Also, I need to put the soup in here. That's for healing. Absolutely, it's for healing. Yeah, these are not as great. I mean, they are better. That's the reason why they're not as great. Does it make sense? You always use the crappiest potion first, and then you use the good one. Hi! Oh, I'm definitely gonna die here. Doing the running attack is not as voluntary as I might want it to be. And I do want it to be voluntary. But it's more... You need some sort of premeditation there. So this place is disgusting. And we have some grenades. Red grenades. The best grenades. And a terminal over here that I will hack. Because I'm that good at base. Oh. Success is mine. Forever. Okay. I don't see any effects of that. I activated the... Oh, that guy had a name. I'm sorry, there's too many up... sort of vertical lines. I can't read that too well. So... that was good. Maybe I need to fix the generator. Oh, yeah, I can. Fantastic. Okay, so... I should have saved. I didn't need to save. Okay, maybe I should have saved. Hi! You're definitely not gonna kill me, are you? Why would you? Please don't kill me. We fought one of these before. Stop with the noise. Can I not get the stuff? Is there no stuff? Crap. Oh, a battery. Take all. Okay, the sounds are disturbing. Everything is disturbing about this place. Okay. Is this the exit? This is the exit, okay. Okay, let's leave. I'll equip my helmet later. It's fine. Where are we even? Why did this show up? Anyway, we have a battery, which is important because I think we need one. I think we still need one to activate the Garen that is in the garage over there in the Vulture's Nest. Or... I actually don't know. We had one of those batteries for a while. But for it to show up in a random encounter... Eh, maybe it isn't a random encounter. Because it sort of looks like it is, but it's not necessarily. It had its own... I mean, I guess all of them have their own little... Let's go to the market. Their own little description and all that sort of stuff. The big sleep is what regular folks call the Delta Stasis. Lots of people over here. I'm definitely looking like a murderer. Mustache out. That rib cage. What the? Please. These guys moving sort of creep me out a little bit. Okay. Hello, everybody. Don't move away. I'm new in town, and I want to talk to all of yous. Can I? I can. I think I'm new in town. Have I been here? I don't have a map. Hey, Obra. Hey, quit shoving. Are you trying to cut in line? You think your kind can do whatever they please? What are you doing here? What do you care? I'm looking for something. Craster, the miracle worker's leg bone. My boys cannot walk, so this is our only hope. Maybe I can help you? It appears your words have surprised the woman. Well, if you find the relics of the Craster, the miracle worker, I'll be very grateful. Okay, well, what are you doing here? Okay, that goes back to that. I think it'd be better off seeing a doctor. I know what your doctors are like. This woman really likes the 2-point ellipses. Our neighbor's child got sick. They drugged him with some shit, and he suffocated in his sleep. Correlation is not causation. All the time. All the time. Hey, Mr. Anset? Maybe. Yeah. The man chases flies away from rotten herbs and dried animal remains.
Hey, Urbanite. Do you want to buy some dishware, or perhaps you're interested in funerary sets? Let me just lower the volume here for a little bit. Baby Arun paws, dried cavity ears, rack claws, all in the best condition! !
And also, why is that capitalized? We don't say dog with capital D. It's a sign of respect, I would think. So, why do you need all these dried limbs? Actually, why would I need them?
I guess you're not local. Throw the baby Arun paws into boiling cryoma juice. The broth you'll get works really well to restore your strength. Putting cow ears in the same broth will help with women's health issues.
Like, what? Tuberculosis and what? Like, back pain?
And,
You know, as long as it's a woman. I mean, I assume it might be related to birth? To giving birth? Is that giving birth? Women's health issue. See, like, because you see, like, women's hygiene, I get it. I understand what that means. I know what you're trying to say with that. This is just too broad. That's like, you're not going to say men's health issues. So, well, if you say men's issues, I guess you can sort of generalize that a little bit as well. But anyway, because it could be anything. Anyway.
And one more tip. If someone offers you squam bones, don't even think about taking them.
He feels very strongly about that.
This fish only brings misery to the living.
Huh. Misfortune brings about stupidity as well.
It's your call. You urbanites always have your own ideas about things.
Don't we all in the world? Oh, look at that. Okay, that means I don't need any of this crap, because they just sell it. So, good. That means, do you have money? Yes, you do. Can I sell you this? Yes, I can. Fantastic. Lovely. White bells. I'll hang on to those, but I'll sell the grenades because I have plenty. Let's see what else we have. Nothing. So, just exchange. Thank you very much. Ka-ching. I have enormous amounts of money. And I lowered the volume a little bit because it's very obvious that footsteps here are through the roof. No pun intended, because that would be a weird pun and also wouldn't work. Let me see what... Ooh. Okay. Can't really see very well back here, but it's nothing to see. Somebody complaining. There's a merchant. Okay, another... Zerma! Why won't you say anything, damn it? Don't hide your nasty, ugly face from me. You think it's the first time I see you here? I'm not selling you anything. That's what you get for laughing at us. Get out of here. Go on. Leave, I say. Well, I never even thought of laughing at you. You white-eyed bastards. You don't have any respect for the fire. You mock it. You come here to have a laugh, but the fire will take us all. The haves and the have-nots. The murderers and those who have never hurt anybody too. Well, I'm tired of listening to this. I would like to get things, though. Unfortunately, I can't. Anyway, lockpicks mostly, because we use them a lot more often than hacking tools. Nothing back here. Gotcha. Okay. There's nothing anywhere. So these guys flatten their cars and just leave them out here. You terrible people. Don't you know you could restore one of these or make them into something else, or, I don't know, use them as to make pans? I guess the aluminum is not very good for that. So, oh, look at me. I said aluminum, which is the American way of saying aluminium. Sure, whatever. Like, yeah. So, which is interesting because in Portuguese, it's, well, it's like everybody else in the world except for Americans. We say alumínio. We transform the into a o, or whatever. So it's, yeah, I have the tendency to say aluminium, but apparently I just said it then. Reisger over here. A young man dressed in soot-covered rags whispers his prayers and breaks into a near-silent cough. Shh, that's a sacred place. You're being really obnoxious. I can't help it. I'm amazing. What is this place? Every resident of the near range reveres the silence of the crematorium. This is where people set out on their final journey. Followers of all religions eventually find peace in this place. But why would you need to know that? In Herb, they don't teach you to revere the last silence of those who were wise enough to make the time to prepare for death. You shed tears and wine over the deceased instead of feeding their bodies with power and letting their spirits focus before their last journey. And how do you think one should behave in this case? There are several ways to direct the spirit of the deceased. Most often, we feed the deceased with the smoke of the white bell. Oh, I know, the plant. It's a corioma fruit with a potent tart smell. They're expensive where we come from. If you can find one, I'll be forever thankful. Yeah, I have it, and I was actually very tempted to sell it, but I have. Here it is. Take it. It's apparently smelling. The dead can't smell faint odors, which is bad news because you said it smelled really bad, so it's not a faint odor. Thank you. Thanks to you, dozens of people will be able to set out on their last journey. Take this urn as a sign of my gratitude. It's all I have. Oh, a Faces of Inbran. Nice. Can I destroy it? Yes, I can. Probably don't want to. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's just sell it. Because I don't need it. Hi. Let me see what let you see what I have. Thank you very much. Exchange. Thank you. Ka-ching. I have more than 20,000. That's pretty good. I imagine it's pretty good. So I talked to Obra over here. I thought I recognized their name, but apparently not. Eger? Eger. The young getter raises a sullen gaze at you. Well, what do you want? Get out of here. What are you doing here? I don't know. Hakim is gone. Just a handful of ashes in a tin vessel. That's not her. It's a mockery. Tell me, soldier, do you really agree with what they make you do? When people need help, when they are starving, Herb sends out hit squads. You'd better stay away from the ash gatherers' shelter. If you don't value our lives, at least have some respect for our sorrow. You mean to tell me that the dead, I mean, I guess, no, not all these dead, but at least he's dead were because of order rights. Kella and Mostar. She's very unhappy with all this. That is a body bag. Oh, that opens. I want to go in there. Excuse me, as I step over the bones of your dead. Hi, Kella. The woman whispers something, bending over the body bag. I'm sorry, son. I can only give you one bell to take with you. I wasn't able to buy any more. I'm so sorry. I doubt you know what you're talking about. You urbanites don't know what it's like to lose a family member. You were made loners so that you would be less afraid of death. You seem to know more about that than I do. How did he die? He got involved in this senseless massacre, which he called the struggle for freedom. Who needs freedom like that? I pray to Sakara that each of us gets what we deserved. Or deserve it. Hey, Mostar. The man frowns, muttering something. Damn corpses. I'm drowning in work. Are people starving? I know this kind of comes out of left field, but still. Some are starving, some are just stupid. A lot of guys were killed going against the authorities. Feel bad for them, they fought bravely. You know, even a cynical bastard like me can't stand around watching crowds of mothers come to bury their sons. Well, it must be awful to see. Yeah, but not for you. God damn it. You people are predators. You're used to seeing death. Just what do you know about people other than their anatomy? Okay. It doesn't look like you revere the gods like the rest, is a line that I can ask. I'm gonna ask it, but because apparently my character thinks that it doesn't look like it. Let's see if it is the case that he doesn't revere the gods like the rest. Maybe it reveres the gods in a different way. Frankly, I don't care for their superstitions. I just wanted to get a job, so I said what I was supposed to. I think we all feel that there is a vast emptiness behind the walls of this city, and if someone doesn't have the guts to admit that, they begin to imagine things. So what are you doing here? I'm a body bearer, though I basically do all the dirty work here. I'm not allowed inside the Crimson Hall, but I'm not really dying to go there anyway. It's hot as a furnace inside, and you have to go through an absolutely insane ritual to work there. What kind of ritual are you talking about? They call it ablution with fire. I don't know what it means, ablution, but it is a thing. Ash gatherers literally wash themselves with fire from an open furnace. I saw a man with burnt eyelids and crusted over eyes that, well, he was clearly not happy to have become an ash gatherer. Okay. So he saw a man that was upset, I assume, at being burned and having crusted over eyes. I imagine he had scabs over his eyes? Because, you know, maybe that burn wounds can have scabs. It's rare, but they can't. Well, I say it's rare because the burns normally don't go that deep. How does it work? I've seen pictures of burned wounds with scabs, but normally they don't. And I've had burned wounds myself, and like serious ones, and didn't have any scabs. But then again, they were also treated, so they wouldn't form scabs. Anyway, Scorch. This is a lovely name for, I suppose, an ash gatherer. Well, actually, he's not. Well, maybe he's gathering. He's just, you know, he's brooming the ash away so he can gather. A cleaner with a burnt face addresses you with an unnatural, slightly crazed smile. Hey there, good fellow. Do you have a minute? Of course, buddy. Want to hear a story? Of course, I love stories. There once lived a bird called an ostrich. It did not look like the other birds. It was fat, heavy in the legs, and couldn't fly because it had weak wings. The other day I saw the weirdest bird. It's like a huge dinosaur-looking bird that is really scary if you don't know that it's a bird. And it's enormous, and I don't remember what it is. But it is not an ostrich. It looks a little bit like a cross between a pelican and a furry chicken, and it's about the size, half the size of an ostrich, most likely. It is really big though, and it walks, and it's scary. If any of you knows who the bird I'm talking about, then you know what it is. But the ostriches are also pretty mean. I don't like them either. Not that I've had personal experience with any, but still. It lived in fear of its reflection in the water. After another day full of tiresome suffering, the bird fell asleep. This bird had a dream once that it was a disembodied spirit flying over a twilight planet. The spirit flew for a long time. At first, it became a camel, then a lion, and finally the lion turned into a child. The child went to the shore to build a sandcastle. He ended up making a massive city and populated it with snails and other sea creatures. Then he built another city and populated it as well. Then war broke out between the cities. The war raged on, and the waves got higher, lifted by the impending storm. Soon ruins were all that was left of the cities. The child was afraid of the storm and tried to run away from the coast, but it was too late. A massive wave approaching the shore. I can ask what happened next, but none of this happened, because it was all a dream of a bird. But still. The child remembered when he, in a dream, who he really was, spread his ostrich wings and took flight. Only his wings were weak and his fat legs too heavy. The wave washed over the child, and he floundered and drowned in a dream. Maybe that's the point. The ostrich was awakened by its own screams. What do you think? Did the bird learn anything from the dream? Did it stop feeling sorry for itself and start doing something? Yeah, right. It just started to eat more and soon died of a stroke. Okay. I don't think that birds die of strokes because they eat more. That's... Okay, it's just a story, so it's just a story, so it's okay. Remember, my friend, don't eat too much or you might get a stroke. Yes. Actually, he says, beware of those who sleep well through the night, which means a lot less than what I made up. Great story. It reminds me of something. Well, looks like you'll be guessing for the rest of your life. No, I won't. I really will not. Hey, excuse me. That guy over there, he's apparently he's not taking his burning too well, or his ablution, actually. Did Zeller send you? We have a problem. Some guy took one of our novices hostage. It occurred in the middle of the Ash service. Our fighters won't be able to get out of Crimson Hall until the service is over. Militia Sergeant Kurtang is trying to negotiate with his lost soul, but nothing has come of it yet. Perhaps you'll somehow figure out how to fix the situation? Yeah, I'll try to sort it out. It's the most matter-of-factly quest the giver ever. I suppose it's this thing over here. It's people with weapons pointing at... That guy is like, he's counting things. You are a jerk, and you're a jerk, and you are a jerk, and your father was a jerk before you, and Kurtang. Zeller sent you, right? The situation is out of control. Everything started when the Ash Gatherers contacted us. It was reported that some boy climbed into an Oran pen to learn to shoot, but he overestimated himself, and the scaly bastards had him for breakfast. Soon his father turned up, and he went full vigilante here, managed to beat up a couple of servants, then locked himself up in one of the cages with one of them, saying he'll feed him to the Orans. And by the way, I have no idea what the word vigilante is. I just read it on a book, and I felt like using it in a sentence. When we arrived here, it turned out that this man, Skazar, was the deputy commandant of economics for this reservation. I would rather not use weapons. After all, he's, well, you know, Skazar is far from the last person in the reservation. I have no idea why you would rather not use weapons, but I'll try to figure it out. Actually, I'll save to try and figure it out, because this can go south very quickly. Excuse me. Hi. Did you guys, Oh, look at that. That's a mask like mine. I don't have combat, so yeah, this is gonna go well. Not a step closer, soldier. The muffled voice of a man sounds calm, as if nothing is happening. That's not the tone I'm gonna give it. I understand you're the father of the dead boy? The man is looking through the bars at the soothing, shimmering lamp. Yeah, it's me. What happened? As if you don't know. The animals that these bastards kept, they tore my son apart. What did your son do here? It's clear that the man can barely stop himself from screaming. What does it matter what he did here? He's dead. Get it? I have no idea what these dimwit fanatics have in mind, but this will not happen again. I swear on the damn order. Despair gives the man's words remarkable strength. So what are you going to do? I'll feed one of those bastards to his own creatures. Let him feel what my son felt before he died. Barely able to refrain from shaking, the man feels for the scanner that opens the door. Well, I don't want to imagine. This is gonna go badly, so badly, but I'm gonna go with that. Normally I would not go with this, but I don't think the game actually told us about the. I don't think the game is gonna. I think this. How should I put this? Normally he would just say, after the sentence that I'm gonna say, he would say, "What do you know? You're from Herb. You guys don't have families. You don't have any connections." And the game has set that up, and I should know that. However, I don't want to imagine what your son felt, but I understand what you are feeling as a father. Oh, really? You tuber bastards. Tuber, that's like potatoes? I think might be. Bastards have no idea what it's like when someone dies, and that someone meant everything to you. Well, you understand, I hope, that nobody wanted your son dead. The mad glitter in Skazar's eyes gradually subsides. He slowly lowers his heavy eyelids. This is bullshit. Bullshit! It is. You should not use 2 dots for an ellipses. You have 3 dots for ellipses. Or more. If you want to use more, sure, whatever. But they're not... Anyway. If only I knew how it was going to turn out. Alright, enough of this chatter. I've already made my choice. And the man inserts the key into the scanner. See? I told you it's gonna be fine. Oh no. What the... What was any of that? Oh! I see what that was. He wasn't going... Despite what looked like it was gonna happen, he wasn't gonna get out, like, open the door, go over here, and get one of these guys, and basically get killed. He was gonna open the door on a guy that he had captured already, because that's the guy that died, and kill him because of the monster that was in there. And I didn't understand that. I thought he was gonna come in here, and then when he said, okay, I made up my mind, and opens this door, I was like... Okay, and then he clapped his hands, which was surreal. But I guess we can, in hindsight at least, we can tell what happened. I told you it's better not to interfere. This work sucks. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. What am I going to tell Zellerk? Can I talk to you, sir? The getter looks at you with blurry eyes. What? What are you looking at me for? I wish I could see what you would have done in my place. You wish you could see? I don't think you would. Can this monster go away? Because I want to loot. Okay, well, that worked. Solution found. But we're out of time for the day, so we're going to need to continue this in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Insomnia the Ark. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.